Hughes and I'm the Students' Union President. Firstly, I'd like to welcome you to Dudley College and I hope you enjoyed your studies here. This video will basically give you a short introduction on what the Union is and how we support you, and most importantly how you can get involved. The Students' Union is basically run by students for students. Basically, its main purpose is to make sure that it supports you as a student. If you have any problems, that you can come to us and we'll fix them, and also make sure that you have a fun and enriching time at Dudley College. My post is a sabbatical post, and this means it's a paid position. I got elected in June, and basically the post of president means that I'll help further develop the union as well as the Learner Voice programs that we have to make sure that we effectively represent you. Also, some of you may not know, as a student at Dudley College, you're already a member of the Students' Union. As I mentioned earlier, the Students' Union is run by students for students, and what this means is that it's compiled of the exec, which are voluntary positions that you, the students, can run for. We have different posts available, such as marketing, campaigns, and also liberation posts, such as women's officer. You can learn more about these posts when you go onto our website. As I said before, the executive team are basically voluntary positions, and what they're basically in charge of is their individual role, which will outline what they have to do, and they can do this however they see fit within reason. Basically, the exec team will basically manage and maintain the union's day-to-day function, just to make sure that we're all running, we're organised, and that you know how to get into contact with us, and you know who to get into contact with. The executive team, you will each have your individual post and role and obligations within that post, but you also work together as a team to make sure that the Students' Union is as best as it can be and that it functions properly. Now we're going to just briefly explain the class rep system to you. We hope to have a more detailed video about this later on our website. This diagram is going to be used to explain the class rep system to you. At the start of the class rep system, it's basically where you, the class, will elect someone that you know or feel would be able to represent your interests as a class effectively to other members of staff. What the class rep will first do is have regular meetings with tutors just to explain how classes are going, if any issues are happening that they're raised informally, and that way they can be dealt with fairly quickly. A class rep is allowed 5 to probably 10 minutes alone with their group. This is just to basically try and gather any issues that they want raised at the curriculum management meeting. This will be done once a term, such as the curriculum management meeting is also done once a term. It's basically where class reps from the classes within that curriculum area would go, be able to talk to the managers of that area to basically raise any issues that isn't getting resolved at the first stage with just the tutors and just discussing it informally. Then after that, all class reps get to go to student council. At student council, it's where you'll discuss college issues and also student union matters. It's basically where you can just make sure that we're doing our job and representing you as effectively. Every class rep is basically allowed to go to student council. All class reps are meant to go to student council. At student council, you basically discuss college issues as well as union matters, and basically you can check up that we're doing our job and representing you as effectively as we possibly can be. Also, why it's so crucial that you should go to student council meetings is because people like the principal will be there. It's where you can actually make sure that your voice is actually heard and make sure you get some feedback. As well as this, the college wants to know what you think and make sure that you're enjoying Dudley College, and if not, why and what they can do to resolve it. The class rep system is very valued within Dudley College, so why not just let us know what's going right, what's not. I'm now going to show you the Students' Union webpage. This is probably the best place that you can ever find that's going to keep you up to date with what we're doing, such as trips, activities, campaigns, and what matters to you. This is our homepage. The thing that's so basically what's best about this bit is that you can actually customise it and drag and drop things where you want them, as well as add in widgets, which you can see once you've actually logged on. What you need to do to register is just click register and type in your name, email address, and that. It is actually optional to put your mobile number, so if you don't want to, you don't actually have to. This is the events page. Any events that we have will be posted here just so you can click on, have a look and just see what's going on. For example, Freshers Fair. Just click on, it's all there. As you can tell, you can only see the full details if you log on. That's why it's so important that you register as soon as possible. This is the blog section on our webpage. This is where the exec team will post things, just basically what they're up to, what's happening, what's going on. It's so you can just see what each officer's doing individually. This is the clubs page. It's basically you can pan through and just look at the different clubs that we have, because we're kind of going with a new idea this time and trying to have online clubs this way so everyone can get involved even if they're not at the Broadway campus. Such as General is basically like our film club, which is normally pretty active, and gamers. We also have volunteers that allows you your volunteering opportunities. This is the student union group section. You'll automatically be enrolled to your union. This is where you can post things that you think we should be doing or any trips you're interested in. This is the Your Union section of our website. It's basically where you can read up on who's in post, what the union is, what we're offering, what our values are, and also our constitution, how you can get into contact with us other than this website. If you visit the How To section of our website, this is an example of some of the things you can find, such as an annotated document on how you can fill out a form. This is in the student finance section of our How To guide. This is an example of what you can find on our campaign section of our website. This is one of the campaigns we're currently running, which is Save Our Bus Service. As some of you might know, the bus to the Mons Hill campus has been withdrawn, and this is basically our efforts in trying to get it reinstated or something along them lines to help you, the students, to access that campus. You can actually go on our website and just view this and actually have a read of it if you want to. And this is the type of stuff that this section will be filled up of. Well, I hope you found this video useful, and don't forget to get involved in the Students' Union because, well, it's nothing without you.